I was the rebound. She went back to her ex. What now?
I met this girl at a bar in October, met her through a mutual friend. Just said hi, and when I got home, I added her on Facebook.
We chat and we hit it off quite well.
Soon I managed to get her number and we chatted through WhatsApp every day.
To my surprise, she was so sharp.
On the third day we texted via WhatsApp. She suddenly said, "I just broke up recently, are you trying to just make friends, or?" I took this as an opportunity and immediately told her that I had a slight interest in her, but for now let's just be friends and see how things go.
Surprisingly, she continued chatting with me via text.
She is a really vibrant girl, just a little down due to her breakup. I constantly texted her and cheered her up. She told me everything, about what she was doing, how's her day, etc.
We spoke about everything and anything under the sun.
Soon, I asked her out quite often. After work, on weekends, whenever I had free gaps in my schedule. I felt every meetup was really enjoyable. I looked forward to every meetup, no matter how tired I was or whatnot. I really enjoyed every time I was with her. She was really annoying. She often told me to ask other girls out instead, but I insisted I had no other girls to ask but her.
And she often reminded me that we are just friends, okay?
However, her actions were opposite from what her constant reminders were, such as asking if I missed her, saying that I'm wearing such a nice dress today but no one's asking me out, getting angry that I sometimes didn't reply her and such. I was like, perhaps I did things right, perhaps I do have a chance. There was also this once where I casually asked her, let's go overseas together. To my surprise, she agreed. She told me she never went out with other guys before except for her ex and her brother, and she wouldn't mind going with me, but I had to promise her that I would protect her. Unfortunately, being conservative, I backed out and told her perhaps not very appropriate.
To me, I feel that we should only go overseas together only after we are official. However, deep inside I really wanted to go overseas with her.
Continuing on, I felt everything was going really great. I was there, keeping her company, slowly making my advances. Except for some times where she would tell me she was angry with her ex, but I figured out the gist of that was she still missed her BF. And to make matters worse, her BF would pop up now and then, texting her, making her really flustered. Guess this was one of my greatest mistakes, but seeing her so sad, I often asked her if she was sure about her decision with breaking up with her BF, whether she wanted to reconsider it. I have no idea why I did that. My friends scolded me and told me I needed to be more selfish in this war called love. The reason why she broke up with her BF was that she felt he wasn't giving her enough attention and religious issues, or he is a Christian while she is a free thinker. Sometimes, she would also compare me with her ex now and then, saying he brought me here before, he also has those shades in his bag, that sometimes I reminded her of him.
I was kinda annoyed and often told her, can you try to think about my good points instead of our similarities?
She was annoying but really cute in her own ways. I was afraid to tell her I liked her earlier on, as I was afraid to pressure her with more problems than she already has. I wanted to be by her side till she was over her BF before I got together with her. I wasn't confident enough, I wasn't bold enough, to tell her I liked her. I didn't think along the lines that if she was with me, perhaps she would be over her BF even faster. However, as all good things will come to an end, 2 weeks ago, on a Saturday night, she went out drinking with her friends. She asked me along, but I told her I wasn't familiar with her friends and I wanted her to spend time just with them to catch up and enjoy the night with her friends. I also had some stuffs I had to do at home. She gave me a smiling face with smiling eyes, which I felt she was okay with me not joining, and I figured she would be safe with those friends. To my dismay, the following afternoon, she texted me and told me that her BF came to pick her up and took care of her for the night cause she got really tipsy and he asked her back to be his GF. And she agreed. There were a few occasions where he came to ask her back, but she declined him. I was really shocked and lost at the point of time, and I could only reply, glad your heart is back to where it belongs. But behind the screen I was breaking apart. I was lost. I was in shock. For the subsequent days I totally couldn't concentrate and I felt immense pain. I haven't felt this pain for 2 years now, and it has come back to haunt me.
I followed my friend's suggestion and went to find her last Thursday.
I told her that I like her and I wish I could be with her.
But of course, history cannot be rewritten.
She has already agreed to get back with her BF, she can't possibly change that. Perhaps it is what they call the first BF syndrome, where she poured so much into it and can't pull herself out of it.
So it has been a week now.
I didn't know what was Rebound at that point of time and only read up about it last night through this forum. Realized how fast girls can just change. Her texts, I could feel, was really restricted and restrained. It no longer possessed the connection I had with her.
It feels like I no longer knew her.
I would figure a lot of folks on this forum would tell me to just give up and move on, but I don't know, man.
Deep down under, I hope she would return to me.
A few days back I posted some thoughts on FB and she texted me telling me not to keeping posting emo stuff and told me to have a good weekend. I didn't reply her till now. Her birthday's coming next Monday and I am also torn if I should wish her. Yes, I am working on improving myself, going out, meeting friends, focusing on work, etc.
But now and then I'm still thinking about her.
I really want to be there with her, take her away from her ex, and give her more happiness than he can.
Any advice on what I should do? Or is it really the end of the line for me?